Well, he got our attention when he wore a mankini on a horse. That little adventure almost derailed Shane Rose's chances of representing Australia at the Olympics. He's since qualified for Paris, but a serious fall has taken him out of the saddle and into the ICU. It would rule out most people, but not Shane. Mate, look at you. The things you do for attention. Hey, Nikki.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Far out. I brought treats, but then I just heard what a terrible patient you are, so I'm going to give them to the nurses for putting up with you.
They deserve it, looking after him.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling much better.
Are you just saying that?
I'm feeling better, definitely.
That's what I should have asked.
My visit with triple Olympic medalist Shane Rose and his wife Nikki comes 6 days after a nasty fall from a horse. An accident no one saw, and he has no memory of.
What have you actually done to yourself?
I broke my femur, sort of somewhere in around here.
So only the biggest bone in the body? Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've also 3 or 4 fractures in my pelvis, which is the most problematic. And then I think there's 6 or 8 ribs on the left-hand side that are broken. And I've actually broken my elbow in a couple of spots as well.
So basically not too bad, just a broken leg, a broken pelvis, 8 or so broken ribs and a broken elbow.
Yeah.
And a heavy concussion, because he wasn't quite sure who he was or where he was or what year it was or what date it was when it happened.
Yeah, well, maybe take me back to the accident. Tell me about the day of the fall and what you remember.
Yeah, so I remember not much. I remember riding the horses in the morning and vaguely remember that. Not that, it's anything overly exciting happened. Apparently, I rode 4 of my more experienced horses and I have no recollection of jumping any of them, how it happened.
Wow, so you don't remember riding 4 horses that day or anything about the accident?
The ambulance trip, getting to the hospital, talking to doctors, nothing.
And I was on Bandit.
Yeah.
It fell on me. It's not ideal.
No, not good.
I think maybe the horse got a little confused in a technical aspect and potentially hit the jump and fell over the jump. And knowing the injuries that I've got, I think the horse must have then fallen on me and rolled over the top of me.
2 people heard it, because he hit the jump quite hard, and one of the girls said she heard it and looked in that direction and saw the horse coming back, and the horse was fine.
When the games?
End of July. You've got 4 months. Heaps of time.
How was he when you first arrived and saw him?
Kept saying what happened, who was I riding, why was I riding that horse, and then going back to what date is it, how long have I got? And then I'd say, you've got 4 months, don't worry about the time. Really
So to
anything.
be clear, even in and out of consciousness with your body broken, you were doing the maths, how long till the Olympics?
Apparently.
Goes to your commitment, right? Eye on the prize at all times.
Yeah.
I'm getting the sense, though, this isn't the first time you've broken a few bones.
I don't think there's actually a bone that I haven't broken
Please don't
in
say
my
that.
body now.
Please don't say that.
So yeah,
there's,
both the bottom of both legs, femur now, pelvis, broken my spine, my neck,
Wow.
both arms,
Stop.
face. So I've broken a lot.
And this all came a week after you qualified for Paris.
Yeah, I mean, perfect timing in one way. That
There's
if
no
there was
such thing as perfect timing for this sort of injury.
there's not.
We shouldn't be surprised the man who spends most of his life in a saddle reckons he'll be sweet for Paris. He qualified for the Games in what's been a testing month for the dad of 4. Briefly stood down from the sport after someone complained about his outfit in a fancy dress competition. He was cleared.
Well, I think I preferred our last chat, which was when you were in a bit of strife for bearing your button and mankini.
Yeah, bit of fun, And look, I think that's me a bit. My nature is enjoy life. I certainly felt less consequences, although at the time it did have some potential implications. But certainly the first few days in hospital when I was pretty average. Yeah, I had some pretty negative thoughts. So.
Take me through those.
Oh, I think not being able to get away from the situation and the pain, and then frustration that I couldn't sleep and I couldn't roll over, and I tried to get the nurses to help me sort of try and lie on my side, and that was excruciating. Yeah, it was just broke down really.
Yeah.
But it's been good. The next morning I had a shower, which was great. It's amazing, a little shower can make you feel so much better. And
You know what? There'd be something wrong with you if there wasn't a bit of you that broke down at some stage.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sort of bashing myself around the head for a bit, but had a little quick chat to Nikki and worked it out. Felt a bit better, felt a lot better afterwards actually. So
After a fall like this, is there any fear of getting back on a horse?
I don't think so. I can't remember it, so I don't think I'll have fear from it.
I mean, you're a pretty positive guy, right? And if anyone's going to get back on the horse and jump on the plane and head over to Paris, it's you, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
What is that like when you ride your horse out, you're representing your country and you hear your name called?
I'm a pretty proud person, very proud Australian, and to be representing your country, yeah, it's amazing.
Shane Rose.
Because you think like what, Beijing, Tokyo, silver,
Yeah,
Rio,
Yeah.
bronze,
yeah,
There's one missing.
yeah.
and when does that come?
Yeah, hopefully Paris is it.
Yeah, well, we all want to be cheering you on in Paris, so listen to the doctors.
Yeah,
And most importantly, you should do this every day anyway. Listen to Nikki.
yes.
That's it.
Yeah, she's a good wife.
You're a good team, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too bad.
Pretty good.
Right, in Paris, here we come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good on you.
Yep, they're a brilliant team and what a legend. We wish you a speedy recovery, Shane, and fingers crossed we see you on top of that podium in Paris.